The recording, please.
Wait, sorry, I'm admitting more people into the meeting. All those who were just admitted, just please make sure your microphone is on mute. Okay, good morning, commissioners. This is the virtual meeting introduction. All participants attending the meeting virtually are asked to keep their microphone on mute throughout the meeting. Commissioners, division staff, respondents, and attorneys participating by camera should remember to unmute themselves before speaking. All participants should state their names before speaking to ensure a clear and accurate record. Be patient when waiting for participant to respond, allowing time for them to unmute their microphone or in case there is a delay with the audio. Participants should speak one at a time to ensure a clear record on the recording and for the purposes of preparing meeting minutes. Members of the public will be allowed to participate during the agenda items regarding public comment at the beginning of the commission meeting and before the meeting ends. Anyone participating by phone who would like to provide public comment should press *5 to raise their hand and be recognized by hosting staff, or press *6 to unmute themselves and state their name. Anyone attending by video can click the raised hand emoji to be recognized by hosting staff or unmute themselves and state their name. If anyone has any questions, issues, or concerns during the meeting, please email the Commission Coordinator Amy Reverend. Her contact information is listed on the meeting agenda. The agenda and all supporting documents can be found on the division's website. The meeting goes into closed session. All members of the public and division staff not involved with the agenda item will be placed into the virtual lobby. After closed session has ended, participants placed in the virtual lobby will be brought back into the meeting to hear and review the commission make a decision. To receive CE credit, your camera must remain on throughout the meeting and you must give the meeting your full attention. Once the meeting adjourns, CE certificates will be emailed within 5 business days. If you have any questions, please contact the division's education section. Please note that the Teams chat function is intended for staff only. Thank you.
Thank you, Maria. I'm just gonna say something. Good morning, everybody. We've had a little bit of trouble with people in the back hearing. So if anybody wants to move forward, has any problems hearing, feel free to move. As we get lower and lower as we get more and more time. So I just wanted to let you know, you may not hear us back there. Okay.
Madam Chair, can I
Yes.
also get appearances from Carson City before we start?
Oh,
as well? Jim, can you please make an appearance for Carson City?
Hold on.
Sorry.
We're here.
Okay, thank you, sir.
There, just so that everybody knows, there is no public at this time.
Thank you.
Thank you. I will now call the meeting of the Nevada Real Estate Commission, February 11th, 2026 to order. We will begin on the agenda, starting with item number 1A, introduction of the commissioners in attendance. I will start to my right.
You're right, Dave Tina, Clark County.
Chris Rayner, Washoe County.
Forrest Barbie, Clark County.
Brad Spires, Douglas County.
Donna Ruthie, Clark County, and chairperson for the commission. Next, we will have commission counsel on behalf of the Real Estate Commission. State her name.
Stephanie Aiken Goodman.
Thank you. Moving on, we will go to agenda number 1B, introduction of division staff. In attendance with us this morning is our wonderful administrator. Andrew.
Good morning, Commissioners, Madam Chair, President Rod Chandra, Administrator for the Real Estate Division. Got Administrator Chavez Ogre. Administration section, we've got 3 Spades, Maria Gallo, and Amy Reverend. North, we've got James Silva. Down here, we also have Chief Rebecca Bruce and also Annalyn Carrillo. And from the AG's office, we've got Phil Sue and Bill. Very good. Thank you.
We're going to move on to item number 2 of the agenda, public comment. Members of the public are encouraged to address the commission regarding any matter. However, no action may be taken on a matter. No comments may be made regarding a matter that is or may be subject of a formal complaint before the commission until after that matter is heard. Comment may be limited based on the viewpoint. Persons who desire to submit written testimony should submit 7 copies to the commission coordinator. Anyone participating over the phone that wishes to provide public comment should press *5 on the phone to raise your hand, and hosting staff will recognize that you would like to give public comment, or you can press *6 to unmute yourself and state your name. If you are attending by video, click on the raise hand emoji to indicate you would like to give public comment, and hosting staff will recognize you, or you can unmute yourself and state your name. Public comment may be limited to 3 minutes per person at the discretion of the president. I'm in a good mood, so you can talk. I'm teasing. Anyone in here like to make public comment in the Vegas room? Okay, hearing none. I know he said no one's in there, but I'll ask again. Is anyone in the Carson City room?
No public comment in Carson City. Thank you.
Thank you. Maria, anyone virtually?
Anybody virtually wishing to give public comment, please use the raise hand emoji, or you can unmute yourself and state your name. I am not recognizing anybody who would like to give public comment.
Thank you, Maria. I want to remind everyone, we have a stacked agenda, which just means that we'll move through this agenda for efficiency. So it may not go the way you see it on the agenda in front of you. We're going to begin today with item number 5, and that will be 5D.
Morning, Commissioners. Senior Deputy Attorney General Phil Sue on behalf of the division. I believe that respondent, Ms. Seth, should be on the video. If we can have a Maria canvas for her.
If the respondent or any of their representative is virtually, you can unmute yourself and state your name for the record.
Yes, her name, the respondent is Niru Nancy Seth. Ms. Seth, if you are online and unmute, if you could unmute yourself.
I don't have anyone listed by that name, not unless she listed a different name.
Okay. Well, under these circumstances, the matter is being called and she's not appearing. I believe that the next step would be to move for a default. That's unfortunate. I know.
Oh, I'm sorry, Phil. Did she have the phone number 909, Rev?
Yes.
That might-
Okay, I got 909.
Ma'am, this is Neeru
There we
Seth.
go. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Seth. If you could state your, this is Phil Sue. If you could state your name for the record, we appreciate it.
Yes, Neeru Seth from Priya International Inc.
Thank you so much. So I'm going to go ahead and start the contested case by beginning my opening statement, my case in chief. Oh, no, my statement. So in this matter, respondent Niru Nancy Seth has allegedly performed commercial real estate and business broker activities in Nevada for real estate located in Nevada without having first obtained a Nevada real estate license or a business broker permit as required under NRS 645.230 subsection 1A and 1B. But in fact, respondent Seth already does possess a real estate broker license in California. And possesses several decades of experience in gas station broker business. She operates her own gas station broker business, Priya International Inc. And that was how she came upon this opportunity to represent the parties in a commercial lease transaction. Here, the division intends to show by a preponderance of the evidence that respondent violated 645.230, subsection 1A.
I didn't get the last part.
Sorry, Ms. Beth, I'll repeat. The division will show by a preponderance of the evidence that respondent violated NRS 645.230, subsection 1A, by facilitating the attempted commercial sale and ultimately the commercial lease for a PJ's Food and Gas Station in Lovelock, Nevada. In its case, the division will introduce numerous documents to substantiate its claimed violations, including lease documents for the PJ's gas that were generated by respondent out of California Association of Realtors forms for this Nevada-based transaction. Today, you will also hear from investigator Joanne Gear, who has inherited this file from the original investigator, Sean McLean. Although respondent initially responded to this investigation contending that she was only retained as a business advisor or consultant pursuant to a consulting agreement, the evidence will also show that she was literally paid a quote-unquote commission of $249,000 for her services. Moreover, the state now anticipates, based on her responses to the filed formal complaint, a respondent's present position is that she concedes that she did perform that transaction without a Nevada license, but only at the urging of all the other parties to the transaction, and in short, will likely ask for leniency on the disciplinary impact. So I ask the commissioners to keep that in mind as you listen to all the evidence, and we appreciate your time. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Ms. Seth, can you hear me?
Yes.
This is
Yes. Can
Commissioner.
you hear me?
Yes, I can. It's going to be time for your opening statement. Would you please turn on your camera? She's phoned in.
I'm on my phone, so I do not know. How do I do that?
Okay, thank you.
It says that
you're-
you cannot receive video calls right now.
Okay, that's fine. Let's proceed. You'll give your opening statement. It's the time that you'll give your version.
Okay, this is a sale for somebody who lives in California. The seller, PJ Food, he lives in, I have known the seller for a very, very long time because we are not friends. I mean, it's not that we are friends. He's Indian, I'm Indian. We know each other through the social circle. Okay, so he had a business in Nevada and he wanted me to sell it. And I said, but I don't have a license. So then anyway, the buyer, I advertised it on BizBuySell. Then the buyer, he contacted me and he wanted that business. He says, no, I live right there. So he's a doctor and the wife already has another Sinclair and they are very well aware. But I made clear to them that I do not have a license. So then we contacted the escrow company over there, BCN Services, and then they said, oh, you can, if you don't have the license, then you can be a consultant. And I said, but I cannot, I don't have the paperwork to fill out for the purchase contract and all that. So then he says, yeah, you can use the card form. I said, I only have the card form of California. So I said, me and the seller, we both live in California. So yeah, you can, then they said that, yes, you can use the card forms. I said, okay, fine. I did everything on the card form and I made the buyer, seller, escrow company, everybody aware that I do not have the Nevada license and I'm using the card form and you all should be aware of it. So, I mean, it's nothing that I was hiding from anybody. And because he also thought, the escrow company also thought that, you don't get paid commission. You just take it as a consulting agreement. I said, okay, fine. I didn't see anything wrong because even in California, whenever we have any confusion about anything, then we always contact escrow company to find out as to what is the law, instead of calling up the DRE. And DRE, even if you call DRE, because I had another problem in another case over here, and the DRE says, oh, we cannot give you any legal advice. So then I had to hire a lawyer, and now I'm suing for another case. Now I'm suing the seller and the selling agent over here. So DRE does not help us that much anyway. So that's what my opening argument is, that I had told everybody, buyer, seller, escrow company, everyone. And the buyer was like a doctor. He says, yeah, you made us aware of it. And the wife was absolutely fine with everybody was fine with it. So
Thank you
I
very-
really didn't, that's it.
Sorry, if I interrupt you, are you complete with your opening statement?
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you very much. We will now go with the division counsel with their witnesses and any evidence. Right now,
My understanding is, she'd like to need to be sworn in if she is providing testimony. I don't know.
yeah, she's not.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
The division would like to call investigator Joanne Garrett, please.
No, am I supposed to say something?
No, Ms. Steph, what we're doing now is proceeding to the division's case in chief. So I'm presenting my witnesses and
All right, this is the first time for me to do all this, so that's why I'm a little bit confused.
got it. So I present my case in chief, my witnesses, my evidence. Then you would have an opportunity to do the same. Then we present our closing statements and then submit the matter to the commissioners for deliberation on the complaints. And they do find violations, then for deliberation on potential discipline.
Okay.
And with that,
Okay.
I'm going to be swearing in the witness at this time. Please raise your right hand. Do you solemnly swear or affirm that the testimony you shall give in this matter shall be the truth, nothing but the truth?
Yes, I do.
Thank you.
good morning, Joanne. If you could, just a reminder to speak up and make sure that you speak loudly and clearly. Great. Can you please state your full name and spell last name for the record?
My name is Joanne Geer, Gierer.
Great. And what's your current occupation, Joanne?
For 13 years, I've been a compliance audit investigator too.
13 years. Excellent. What are your job duties?
I do a lot of complaints and phone calls from the public, walk-ins from the public, all related to real estate and timeshares.
Great. How did you come? This case was assigned to you, right? At some point?
Not originally, but it was the gentleman that did the complaint left our office back in October of last year, and I inherited it.
And in assuming that this case file, what did you do to
I-
prepare?
I'm sorry. I reviewed everything, went through all the documentation. Also, prior to this coming to before the commission, I reviewed and made sure all of the information was correct.
And do you believe yourself, based on that review, competent to testify regarding this investigation?
Yes, I do.
You have in front of you and the commissioners Bates stamp documents NRED 1 through 232. Could you just thumb through that and tell the commissioners what you believe that consists of?
This consists of that comes in from the complainants with all of the information that why the complaint is being filed. It also has all our documentation as the investigator that has been compiled, as well as the documents that were provided by the respondent in this case.
And that, just to reaffirm, it looks like the entire investigative file
Yes,
that
it
you
does. 200, I believe, 232 pages,
Uh-huh.
200.
And with that, the division would like to move NRED 1 through 232 into evidence.
So moved.
Thank you. Ms. Garrett, please turn to Bates number 53. What? And, Ms. Seth, do you have that Bates stand document set in front of you? It should have been served to you alongside the complaints.
Yes, I do have it. So just tell me the page number.
53 is where we're starting at.
Okay. Okay, compliance.
So,
All right.
Joanne, if you could look, investigator year through from 53 through 56.
52 to 56.
Could you tell the commissioners what those pages consist of?
To compliance view screens of both Mr. Seth. And it just, the case was assigned to us on March 6th of 2025. The credentials search on Mr. Seth shows that he does not hold a Nevada Real Estate Division.
And then the following pages.
And on 55 is a compliance view screen of Seth. The case was opened on March 6th of 2025. Page 56 shows credential search for licensee. No, none. What's
So no license
None.
found for respondents.
correct?
Yeah, but how is it that you don't find any license?
Sorry.
The Nevada license.
Excuse me, Ms. Seth. At this
sorry.
time, there's there's an examination going on. And then when the division counsel has completed his, you'll then have an opportunity to ask your questions.
Okay.
Thank you.
Now, you had mentioned page 54 had prefix Seth. You noted that he didn't have a license either.
Nevada license, I'm sorry.
But he is licensed in California as a salesperson, correct?
Apparently, we haven't gotten to that pages yet, but so yes.
And what's your understanding regarding his relationship to this investigation?
He worked for the respondent, and apparently it was decided to actually focus on the actual respondent that's here today
And
and not him.
and in the relationship, he would have been the salesperson, she the broker.
Yes, she was the broker. He was salesperson.
Great, thank you. Let's turn to NRED 59 through 63.
Okay, we are on page 59.
So, sorry, missed that. Just so you know, if you could kind of limit your comments, I think you'll have the opportunity to cross-examine Investigator Gear, but I don't know, muting your microphone might assist, but I can't necessarily maintain the flow of my conversation with the investigator if your microphone keeps on giving out sound. Thank you. All right, so what does 59 to 63 consist of?
It looks like an introduction by Mr. Seth on selling homes.
Okay.
Buying and selling homes.
Was this part of the division's investigation, finding out what the Seths were about?
Well, if this was being shown in Nevada, he didn't have a license to be advertising.
Let's turn to 63. What is that page?
This is a states biz buy and sell, and it's on the respondent's information. Licensed in California, speaks English, but nothing referring to a Nevada license.
Next, let's turn to NRED 1.
I'm
It's
sorry.
very front of the binder, and NRED 1 through 10. If you could take a look through those first 10 pages really quickly. Let me know when you're done.
Okay, this is the statement of fact that was received against Praya International, Inc. And it lays out all of the issues that why the complaint was being submitted to the Nevada Real Estate Division.
On page NRED 3. The complainant appears to note that responded, she did use California Association of Realtors forms for transaction.
That is true. That was very plain that was being used, the California Association.
And then if you could turn to NRED 7. You see any information regarding the commissions that you might have earned from this transaction?
I do. Number 33 indicates a $250,000 commission was earned
Now,
or accepting.
let's turn to NRED 72, please. So you could look through 72 through 79. What are those documents?
It shows that she certified mailed her response. I'm sorry, the respondent sent her response on forms 652 and but it's her response to the complaint that was filed against her.
And actually, I think I might have skipped one step. There was a request for information sent to the respondent as part of this investigation, correct?
Yes,
And just to initiate that, could you look to NRED 64?
yes, on March 11th, 2025, the investigator did send an opening letter to the respondent that tells her that she needed to respond to the complaints that we had received by March 26th of 2025.
Great. And that response appears to be what 73 on
Yes,
consistent. Okay. Let's turn to the actual response. I think it starts on NRED 76. Now you've reviewed that document before, right?
okay, this is the actual the complaint. No, we need a
Sorry.
response.
76, NRED 76, are you sure?
Well, it's. Oh, I do see.
Yeah.
She attached. Okay, okay. But it's the complaint.
That's 76. You're on it now.
So what are those two pages, 76 and 77?
This is the. Okay, this is the response. She put the statement of fact on top of it.
Yes, she did. So that response, you reviewed that as part of your investigation.
Yes.
What's your understanding of her response in general terms?
Well, they were upset about much of the transaction as far as some issues that needed to be actually taken care of before purchase. But ultimately, the complaint was filed because of the unlicensed activity performed by the respondent.
Right, I understand that some of the underlying complaints from the complaint included defective gas pumps and defects in the transaction. And that formed the basis of separate litigation, but the division's investigation and their concern isn't necessarily with that. It's more with the unlicensed activity, correct?
That is correct.
Now, could you tell the commission in general terms, NRED 80 through 232, what does that consist of?
The 80 through,
232. the
okay,
whole
this
block.
is the documentation that was received. So it consists of all of the documentation that was either provided by the respondent, such as the commercial lease agreement and all the documentation within this complaint.
I won't, maybe I do that. This will be a very quick, we're gonna have 3 spots we're gonna look at, but I want to give the commissioners an opportunity to look at the actual documents themselves. 3 spots, starting with NRED 42 through 43. What's that?
This is a copy of the disclosure regarding real estate agency relationship.
And that's on the CAR form, correct?
Yes, it is.
Turn to NRED 80 through 86.
This is a commercial lease agreement, which is also on the California documentation, not on Nevada.
Great. 208 through 217.
This is a copy of the buyer contingency removal number 1, also on a California Association of Realtors form.
And in general, could you just flip through the other pages through 217? Just confirm that those also are addenda that were also with here.
Addendum 1, addendum 2 on the California Association of Realtor forms, addendum number 8 also, I'm sorry, 6, addendum number 7. And I believe that's it, all on these.
In your knowledge as an investigator, do you believe that there are Nevada equivalent forms for these items?
I do believe.
Very good. Let's turn to NRED 119, please. What's that document about?
This is a seller's closing statement, final.
Okay. Does it state anything about a commission earned?
Yes, it does.
Okay, could you just explain that? to the
It
commission?
states that the broker earned a gross commission of $250,000.
Is there additional notation regarding any deductions?
$1,000 canceled escrow fee, so it of $1,000 deducted.
Let's turn to NRED 218. Very back of that binder. Oh, good. Look at a paper cut. 218 to 232. If you could just thumb through that real quick and then explain what that letter consists of.
Did you say 218, sir?
Yeah, $218 to the back of the binder, 232. The general terms, what's that letter about?
Looks like a settlement agreement.
Or settlement off.
Intentional negligent representation, fraud and concealment and breach of contract pertaining to the transaction.
Okay, so it pertains more to civil litigation than
Yes,
say
it
this.
is.
Very good. So I think we've exhaustively gone through the NRED documents. Let's kind of wind it back and go back to what we're here for today, the potential discipline. What's your understanding regarding potential discipline that the commission can take against someone for unlicensed real estate activity in Nevada?
The law states that the commission, if they choose to have a any type of fine, they can go up to $249,000.
Well, more specifically though, the statute,
It It's NRS 645235, section 2.
Yeah. So it's good too. And I think it specifically states a greater of $5,000 or the
What
amount
was
that.
paid is- Yes,
So it doesn't have a dollar amount, but it does talk about disgorgement of funds.
right.
So in this case, do you have opinion regarding what the commission, what the division what you believe the discipline under statute would require?
I believe that under the situation that the allocation of a fine under, up to $249,000 would be the right thing to do.
Thank you. Anything else that you want to add to the commission that might assist them in making their determinations?
Just the paperwork itself expresses what transpired. Everything was on California forms. There was disregard for Nevada. And
Thank you very much. I pass it.
Thank you. Ms. Seth? Are you online yet? Okay, there you are. Okay, so you can hear
Okay.
me now. Yes. So
Yes.
at this time, okay, this is your time to ask questions of the witness. So there'll
Okay,
be
that I
direct.
can ask her.
Let me
Okay.
just, this is just one minute, just direct questions she'll answer, no statements, it's not an opening statement, it's just direct questions. Thank you.
Why did the buyer and sell, why did first of all, the buyer sign anything in spite of me telling them that I do not have the Nevada license?
I'm
I
gonna
think-
object. First of all, I'm gonna object as irrelevant in terms of the mind frame of people. Not necessarily sure that's relevant to the determinations.
I didn't hear it.
I said I objecting as to relevance in terms of the mindset of the buyer and seller doesn't necessarily speak to the violations of law that we're here for today. And I believe that Commissioner Ruthie sets the state. So I think your question might be subject to an objection. You might need to restate.
So then if you don't want me to ask the main question, then what do you want me to ask the witness? If they knew that I don't have the license, then why did the buyer was so desperate to get that gas station?
This
Because it was
cannot
very cheap.
Ms. Seth, you cannot make statements right now. It's strictly questions. And let me finish this. You're asking someone to testify or to answer your question as to the frame of mind or what somebody was thinking. And that's why division counsel objected. So maybe if you rephrase that question, the witness may be able to answer it because she can't read someone's mind. Thank you.
Okay.
There's a pending objection. Hold on, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Amy, I think she's sustained.
I sustained.
I'm just thinking, and I really am at loss of words because I've never done this ever in my life. In 15 years, I've never been encountered with this. So I'm really very, very much confused.
I'm sorry, you did
If you
have the
guys
option,
could,
Seth, you did have an option of having a representative or an attorney or someone here with you.
okay. That is correct. So is there any way we can, I can have an extension and I can consult an attorney?
Excuse me. Do we need a motion? Then you want to make a motion? Extension?
Nope.
Want to make, anybody making to not extend or to extend? So we can move this forward?
I'll make a motion.
Thank you.
Commissioner, that we do not extend this as it is being heard now, and she was informed, the complainant was informed many times by our paperwork that she could have had an attorney.
I'll second it.
We have a first, second, any further discussion from the commissioners? Hearing none. All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? And the chair votes aye. Motion passes. It was denied to extend this out. So this is the time that you can continue to ask questions of the witness.
Why did the buyer, okay, then, I don't know how to ask the question, like, then, why did the buyer, yeah, because that'll say the mindset. From the beginning till the end, the buyer knew that I don't have a license. Why did he proceed forward? That's what
I think this is the chairperson, Commissioner Ruthie speaking. I think you're asking the same question for the witness to guess, but she's not willing to guess what somebody was thinking. So can you move on with another question or rephrase that?
I don't know how to rephrase that. I'm at a loss of words.
Do you have any other questions you'd like to move on to and come back to this one?
Not right now. They were aware of each and everything. My justification to the whole thing is they wanted me to go forward.
Seth, I have to stop you. This is not a statement.
Yeah.
This is a question, please.
Questioning.
Uh,
No,
gonna
I
have
don't
to-
have any other questions then.
We'll have time later to make a closing statement. You will have time. So do you have any other questions for the witness?
Not at this time.
Okay,
Thank you.
no redirects.
No redirect.
Unless the commissioners have any questions.
That's what I'm going to ask. Do the commissioners have any questions? Okay, no, commissioners don't have any questions. Thank you very much.
One more witness. I'd like to call Chief Compliance Officer Rebecca Bruce.
Morning.
Good morning.
Morning, Miss-
Morning yesterday, but do I swear you in again for this case?
I don't think I was sworn in yesterday.
You weren't
Okay,
testifying.
fine.
Let me swear you in now. You already raised your right hand. Do you solemnly swear or affirm that the testimony you will give in this matter shall be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
I do.
Thank you.
Sorry, one moment. Good morning, Ms. Bruce. Could you state your full name and spell it last name for the record?
Yes, Rebecca Bruce, BRUCE.
Great. What's your current role to the division?
I'm the chief investigator for the division.
How long have you been chief investigator?
Just over 6 months.
Congratulations on a new role.
Thank you.
What were you previously?
I was previously the appraisal program manager for the division. And prior to that, for almost 7 years, I was a compliance audit investigator too.
Excellent. Are you familiar with the general terms of this case? Number 2025-171,
I am,
and you played a supervisor role in the matter?
yes.
Very briefly, I kind of wanted to bring you in because of your investigatory experience. Could you speak as to the obligations of regarding the knowledge of the law and say state's burden of proof essentially?
So basically, there was no Nevada license. The respondent performed license activities that require a license in the state of Nevada. She did not hold a license in Nevada. She only held a California license.
Have you dealt with unlicensed activities in the past?
I have, yes.
And that's the same burden applies to any individual that would perform unlicensed activity in the state, right?
Correct.
Thank you. Those are all the questions I have for Ms. Bruce.
Okay, thank you. Mrs. Seth?
Okay.
Okay,
Can you hear me?
and now, thank you. This is the
Okay.
time that this is the time that you could ask the second witness right now. Did you hear her testify?
Yes, I did.
This is a time that if you have any questions, direct questions for her, this is the time you could ask.
I don't have any question except that, why was I not stopped in the very beginning?
My answer to that would be that it's not up to the public to understand the laws of the state of Nevada. As a licensee of California, it's your obligation to understand when you need a license to perform certain activities. So the buyers and sellers wouldn't have known that it would be illegal for you to perform this transaction.
But both the buyer and the seller and escrow company, everybody was told I do not have a Nevada license.
I'm
I
gonna
had
object.
informed everybody.
Ms. Seth, that's not a question. Could you put that in the form of
Okay.
a question? That's a statement.
I don't know how to phrase that into a question then. That why? No, then no questions. What else can I say?
No further questions?
No.
Okay, thank you. Commissioners?
No questions?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay,
Ms. Bruce, not only my
excuse
understanding,
me, would you announce your name?
oh, sorry, for the record, Commissioner Spires, Ms. Bruce, not only was she not licensed, it's my understanding that she did not have a business broker's license either. Is that correct?
That's correct.
Thank you.
Thank you. I
We
don't have any further questions.
Questions. Thank you.
Without the state rests case.
Great, Justice. Okay. Mrs. Seth, at this time, do you have any witnesses?
No, I don't.
You don't have any witnesses, okay.
I mean, I had asked the seller to be the witness, the seller of the business. And he said if ever he's needed, then I can call him up. So do you want me to go ahead and do that?
It would have been, I think it would have had to been done prior to and everybody ready. We're in the midst of a hearing.
Right, and Philly, for the record, I was not officially informed of any witnesses. I believe that there was discussion between me and Ms. Seth last week about possibly having someone from the escrow company to testify, but we received no formal notice of that or of this seller. So we would object on that basis.
Okay. I don't have any witness.
At this point, I believe,
It's a float. We're ready for
ready for closing.
closing statements. So right now, we're going to make closing statements. The division council will make their closing statement, and then it'll be your turn to make a closing statement.
Okay.
Mr. Sue. Thank you.
Thank you, commissioners. I don't think I need to oversell it. The documents speak for themselves. Testimony speaks for itself. Really, what we come down to is what's the discipline? And I think the legislature is spoken loud and clear. Come into Nevada and form unlicensed activities, squish for the. I understand that this Seth believe that all the parties taking her on to do this will constitute some kind of defense. I don't think that is the case. Really, especially as a licensed professional herself in another state. Same thing would happen in California if she were a Nevada licensee performing those activities in California. And it was kind of a situation where she should have known better. So have the documents in front of you. Ask you to provide justice to the state citizens. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Sue. Ms. Seth, if this is your time for your closing statement.
My closing statement to the effect is that I was aware that I do not have the license, and I was made aware. I made the buyer, seller, and escrow company aware of it. And the escrow company told me that it is okay if you don't have, but you cannot take a commission. And I said, all the paperwork is going to be on the car form because I'm California based. And the buyer was very, very desperate to get that gas station because it was very cheap. And he wanted to do certain other things on it. So that's why he was like, kind of like, I was being pushed into it, which is fine. I'm a grown-up adult. I should have thought about it. And since the escrow company said it's okay, you cannot take a commission, you can do a consulting agreement. And that's what the consulting agreement was drawn between me and the seller of the business. And that's about it. And what I see is that right now at this present time, the buyer is, even though he has a lease, but he's not made any payment for the last 2 years. He's not made any payments. And from the grapevine we hear is that he's trying to sell that station. So he's just trying to, working over there for free. I mean, doing his business for free over there and trying to do a lawsuit so he can get something out of everybody. But my closing statement is like, why is it that, that I did, it's not that I was not aware. I was aware, but I did tell them. And when the escrow company said, okay, you can still continue, but, you are not going to get the commission, but you can only get a consulting agreement. And then that's what we agreed to. That's about it. And if anybody had objections, why would they not say anything in the beginning? And then the other thing was that I had, since there was contamination on that property, so I made sure that the buyer's seller, I got the buyer to be in touch with the environmental company, with the fire marshal and everything. So I did my job diligently and faithfully and made sure that the buyer is aware of each and everything and given him the exact numbers. And he was in contact with the environmental company and the fire marshal. So there was nothing that I was hiding from anybody. Nobody, no facts were hidden from anybody. Whatever the bank wanted us to do, I followed that. And even the buyer was in touch with the bank regarding his loan. And since he was very much interested in getting the gas station because it was a very good deal. Plus he manipulated he never told us, he manipulated the bank to give him the loan on 10%, which is unheard of for a business only. And that's why, if for $150,000, you're getting $1 million gas station, nobody's an idiot. Nobody's stupid to let that opportunity go. That's why they all were okay with me telling them that I do not have the license and they wanted me to continue with the transaction. But everything was on a card form. And so that's where the buyer was looking for an opportunity and he got it with 10% down. And he was in touch with the bank. I mean, I made sure that he's in touch with the bank, fire marshal, environmental company, everybody. He was even in touch with the sellers for each and everything. So there is nothing that I hid from anybody. The only fault is that I did not have the license. That's it. But other than that, I did not mislead anybody. I did not misrepresent anybody because I made sure that everybody is in touch with everybody. The buyer, the seller, and there was no hidden agenda from my side. So generally, if you are a dual agent, you are generally, you cannot talk to the buyer cannot talk to the seller or the seller cannot talk to the buyer. Over here, it was a different case. I made sure that everybody is talking to everybody. Everything is out in the open. And the buyer kept on trying to renegotiate the price for the land, for the business. He negotiated the price for the business also. And because he wanted it, because the buyer wanted that deal. And I, like a fool, did get carried away because it was a net listing. It was not a gross listing, and that I get paid percentage. It was mostly that I do is a net listing, that this is what the seller wants and this is what I get. And it is made open. It is not a hidden fact, or I'm not concealing anything.
You hear me?
So the buyer wanted that deal.
Hello? Hello? Hi, Mrs.
Yes.
Sapp. This is Commissioner
Oh,
Ruth
that-
Dana. I'm sorry to interrupt your closing statement. Some of the closing statement is redundant. You're repeating the same thing, and I can appreciate that.
Yes.
Can you stay with the facts? Your closing statement, maybe we want to hear more pertaining to why you sold in Nevada. Why you're here because you sold in Nevada without a license of any type. You have a license in California, nothing here, and you didn't use any Nevada license to work a referral with. So maybe you should give us a closing statement on that, not the transaction and the title company, because they're not in charge of our law. So that may help you a little bit.
Yeah, I do. I am aware that I did not have the license, and I still continued with it. For that, I do apologize. And I'm, I am aware that I was at fault. And this is the first time, so I would expect some leniency from all of you. And that's it.
Okay, thank you very much. Thank you. This hearing is closed for us to deliberate. So at this time, we're just going to, there'll be no one, Mrs. Seth, I just want to explain that neither party can offer any additional information right now. So the commissioners are just going to discuss this openly and make a decision.
Okay.
Thank you. Mr. Sue,
Yes.
do you want to application? So do
Um,
you want to read anything?
we could, we
No? Okay. No?
could, but I believe the complaint has been posted on.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. We won't. Okay. I was doing it for education,
Oh.
but no, that's okay. Commissioners, do we want to talk about this a little bit?
Commissioner Ruthie, if none of the other commissioners have anything to say, I'm ready to make a motion.
Let me double check.
Okay,
I'll say something. I have a distinct understanding about states and I know the rules are very much the same there. And so I don't think the idea of just announcing I don't have a license is justification for that. And I'm aware of a case, I don't know, it was about 7-8 years ago where a broker from out of state came and closed a transaction here in Vegas. And it was kind of a similar situation where he earned $250,000. He had to pay that back plus the legal fees. So it's the only statement I have on that.
Mr. Tina, can I just make a quick statement?
yes, Commissioner.
Thank you. I find it hard to believe, and then we have a licensee, and I'm not sure, I think she's the broker in California. And we have, I think she has her other agent assisting her, came into Nevada and sold property and didn't call an agent here to use their license and refer and pay a referral fee. She has full knowledge and came in here, and it's wrong. And it's wrong if we went into California or any other state. So that's my statement. Mr. Tina,
Okay, thank you.
Commissioner Tina.
I move that this commission pursuant to NAC 645-860 find that the state has proven the factual allegations 1 through 14 and the violations of law 1 to 3 are true and proven by stature and custom regarding Nehru Seth, respondent versus the real estate division in case number 2025-171. Second.
Okay, we have a first, we have a second. Any discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor?
Can I
Aye.
say something?
No,
No.
at this time, you
Can I-
cannot. Please. No, you cannot.
No.
The chair votes, the chair votes aye. Motion passes.
Rebecca Bruce for the division. The division in this case recommends a fine of $249,000, which is equal to the economic gain in this transaction, plus the costs and fees of the investigation and hearing, to be paid in 90 days from the execution of the order. Additionally, the division would like to note that pursuant to NAC 645.870, the commission has the option of reporting the disciplinary action to the Disciplinary Board of California Division of Real Estate. And if you choose to make that reporting, please note so in your order. Thank you.
Thank you.
Can I say something?
No, you cannot. We are deliberate. This is the time you cannot speak. Sorry.
So I don't have 249,000.
Cost.
Cost.
You were sworn in yesterday.
Yes,
I
I
need to
was.
swear you.
Correct.
Okay.
Amy Reverend, for the record, the cost of the hearing is $5,482.21. And those costs are actual, reasonable, and necessary.
Thank you. Commissioners,
Yes, Commissioner
is
Barbie,
there a motion?
I'm
Thank you.
prepared to make the motion on this one. I move in the matter of NRED versus the Reset, case number 2025-171, that the respondent pay a fine of $249,000 plus the cost of the hearing, $5,482.21, with the total days, the effective date of the order. And additionally, would also like to have this order submitted to the California Department of Real Estate for further action.
Second.
We have a first, a second. Any further discussion on the motion? Hearing none. All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Chair votes aye. Motion passes. Thank you. Hearing
And
is,
I still cannot say anything.
Thank you. Thank you, Commissioners. I think that completes it.
that's, yeah, the hearing is concluded. Thank you, Mrs. Seth.
But, okay.
Thank you.
What do I do when I don't have the money?
This is not a discussion for right now. Unless,
Okay.
Bill,
Then who do I talk to?
Mr. Seth, you'll receive documentation from the division and I believe you could discuss with division staff what could potentially do, but yeah, definitely not a discussion right now during this commission hearing stack, unfortunately. So wait for that paperwork from the division. Yes.
Okay, I'll wait for the paperwork. Thank you.
I'm going to call for a 10-minute break.
Thank you, Commissioner.
You're welcome.
Work from them. Showing a little old age.
Can any of the other virtual attendants hear me? My sound,
Yes.
Yes, I can hear you.
what was her payment back? Okay.
Actually, we're starting with the discipline case, the default hearing case. And that is with Deanne Lee Salt, case number 2025-33.
Thank you very much. Phil Sue for the record on behalf of the division. Could we canvass both the room and online to see if Ms. DeSalt or a representative is present?
I can canvas online. Mr. Salt or any representative of Mr. Salt, if you are available, you can use the raise hand emoji or you can unmute yourself and state your name.
And just to provide information, there is still no public in Carson City.
What is that?
It means he's.
Yeah, he wants you to know that.
Okay.
I went out, asked your preliminary. So we're clear, no one's here.
Yeah, I think Maria just needs to confirm no one's.
Okay.
Yeah, I do not see anybody have raised their hand or that anybody has unmuted themselves. That is a representative or Mr. Salt.
Okay, are there any, Mr. Sue, any preliminary matters?
No, not as such. Did you have a question for me, though, Commissioner?
No, that was it.
Okay, so no, essentially the division having no answer, received no answer in this matter, no request for continuance. And frankly, no response from Ms. DeSalt to the kindly formally filed complaint. We're going to be moving forward defaults against her here. Pursuant to NAC 645.60. At this time, the division would like to call the commission coordinator, Amy Reverend, to testify.
Amy Reverend for the record.
Do we need to swear her?
She was, I was.
Yesterday, first. Okay, thank you very much. Amy, if you could, state your name and job.
Amy Reverend, Commission Coordinator.
Commission coordinator, that include duties such as filing complaints with the division?
Yes.
That include duties such as mailing the complaint and notice of documents to respondents?
Correct.
And in this case, 2025-355, NRED versus Deanna Salt. Did you did you file the complaint, notice of hearing, notice of documents, and the division's exhibits in this matter?
Correct.
Do you recall when the complaint was filed with commission?
January 9th, 2026.
And I'll note for the record that there were Bates stamped documents 1 through 4, NRED 1 through 14 that were submitted with that complaint.
Yes, correct.
Did you mail, as far as the mailing is concerned, did you mail these documents via certified mail to respondents' last known addresses?
I mailed them to 3 different addresses. Do you need those read out?
If you could state for the
I
record.
sure can. First one was at 7580 Thole, Tholl Drive, Reno, Nevada, 89506. Second one went to the business care of DeSalt Property Management, 244 Claremont Street, Reno, Nevada, 89502. And the third one went to her PO Box, 60388, Reno, Nevada, 89506.
What's your knowledge of the disposition of?
I had checked the first 2 addresses last on the 3rd of this month, February 3rd, 2026. Both of those I tracked through USPS. The Thole address said it's still moving through the network. The last transaction was January 14, 2026. The business mailing through tracking said alert unclaimed being returned to sender as of January 28, 2026. And for the post office box address, we did receive the green postcard back. It said delivered, individual picked up at postal service on January 12th, 2026.
And again, these are the division's last known addresses.
Correct.
At this time, the division would like to move the commission to admit its Bates stamped exhibits 1 through 14 into.
So moved.
The division now moves to admit the proof of mailings that Ms. Reverend had testified to.
So moved.
And now the division requests the commission move to find the status proven through sufficient evidence the made service of notice to the respondent, Deanna Salt, in this matter.
So we need
I would
Motion.
a motion that proper service was provided to respondent.
Commissioner Ruthie,
Yes, Commissioner.
I move that this commission pursuant to NAC 645860 find that the state has proven sufficient service of notice to the respondent in case number 2025-355.
Second.
We have a first and a second. Any discussion? All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Chair votes aye. Motion passes.
Thank you. Having now proven mailing and documents having been admitted into record, the division based on NAC 645.860, failure of parties to appear at a hearing, moves for request that the commission consider moving for defaults against Deanna Salt in the underlying complaint. I'm ready to read the facts into the record if that is your desire, or I can summarize the matter.
You know what? We have education here. Read one.
Okay, sure. At all times relevant to this complaint, respondent has been a licensed broker with the Nevada Real Estate Division, license number B.0.1001917-INDB, and broker of record for DeSalt Property Management. Respondent's broker license was first issued on January 26, 2017. On March 8th, 2024, the division, through then Chief Investigator Jan Hawley, sent a courtesy email to respondent reminding her of her obligation to annually submit a trust account reconciliation form 546 or 546A for the 2024 period, reminding respondent of the annual deadline for submitting that form, last day of January, the expiration date of her broker license. On May 13 of 2025, the division sent respondent a notice of violation letter to her address of record, notifying her that the division was imposing a $1,000 fine pursuant to NAC 645.695 for failure to timely submit her annual trust account reconciliation, and advising her of her appeal rights if she disagreed with the finding of violation and or imposition of the fine. On June 24 of 2025, the division sent respondent a follow-up to the notice of violation letter via both physical and email, indicating that she had not yet submitted her trust account reconciliation or paid the $1,000 administrative fine. And if she did not remit payment of the fine and reconciliation by July 8th of 2025, she could face further disciplinary action. On September 22nd of 2025, the division, through Chief Investigator Rebecca Bruce, sent an email to respondent reminding her of her obligation to submit her trust account reconciliation for 2020. It says 2024, but I believe it was a typo. 2024 immediately, and informing her that she needed to pay a $1,000 administrative fine. On October 3rd of 2025, the division issued an NRS 233B letter via certified mail to her addresses of record, informing respondent of the division's intent to refer the matter for hearing Florida Real Estate Commission for potential violations of NRS 645.806 subsection 2. And there is one violation of law alleged. Respondent violated NRS 645.633 subsection 1B pursuant to NAC 645.806 subsection 2 by failing to timely submit her annual Form 546 trust account reconciliation form to the division by the last day of expiration month of her broker license, January 2025. And that's the facts and the legal allegations in the complaint.
You admitting them into.
I believe that the complaint was automatically admitted into it. That's fine.
Following my thing here, it says I'm supposed to say, so moved. We'll be crossing that out.
Yeah, that's good. Sometimes doesn't. Volumes.
Okay, commissioners, is there a motion for the factual allegations and violations of law?
Yes, Commissioner Barbie, I move in the matter of Inred versus Deanne Salt, case number 2025-355, that the factual allegations and violations of law have been proven by the preponderance of the evidence. Second.
We have a second by Mr. Commissioner Spires. You want to call him Spears. Any discussion? Hearing none. All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Chair votes yes. Motion carries. Chair votes aye. Okay.
Rebecca Bruce for the division. In light of the default judgment, the division recommends the maximum fine of $10,000 and to be payable, $10,000 plus the costs and fees of the investigation and hearing to be payable within 30 days of the execution of the order. The division also recommends revocation of all license and permits for a period of 10 years.
For a period of 10 years. Commission coordinator, would you give us the cost and fees,
I
please?
certainly can, yes.
Thank
Our total cost of hearing is 1,000. Oh, Amy Reverend for the record,
Yes.
by the way, yes. The total cost is $1,647.78.
And are they,
And those are actual, reasonable, and necessary.
thank you.
Yes.
Okay, the commission will now discuss and decide discipline to be imposed. We got to discuss it,
Yeah, okay.
unless you need to talk to the attorney.
Yes.
You do,
Yeah.
open meeting law, what, that's, she's here. Other than you'll have to.
I'm open meeting law substance.
Okay. I just have a question, and maybe it's my misunderstanding, so you can correct me if I'm not understanding this correctly. When it comes to revocations, is there a difference between what we can do in hearing versus what a license or a respondent can agree to in a stipulated settlement? In other words, is there a statutory or regulatory limitation of 1 year as opposed to the 10 years?
I think I'm.
If I can speak to that, Phil, for the record.
Good.
With stipulations generally, it's not a revocation because we can't revoke their own license. It'd be a voluntary surrender.
Right.
And it would be for a period. We get 1 year to 10 years because there is a statute that does not apply to this division, but provides guidance. It's under NRS 622A.
Okay.
Says that revocations can not be less than 1 year, it cannot be more than 10. And after the 10 years are up, they want to reapply for a license, they typically need to get the license application denied by the division, and then they come back to you all and explain why they want to reapply. But in general, though, yeah, it's not a if they were to agree to it, it wouldn't be a revocation, it'd be a alters.
Great, thank you.
Do we have a motion?
Commissioner Ruthie, I'll make the motion.
Thank you, Commissioner Tina.
I move in the case number 2025-355 in the NRED versus DN DeSalt. The commission finds all that the allegations and violations of law have been proven, and that the respondent be fined $10,000 plus the cost of $1,678.
4778.
I'm sorry, I transposed it. Payable within 30 days of the order, and all licenses to be revoked and not to be given for a period of 10 years.
Second.
Okay, we have a first, we have a second. Do we have discussion? Okay, hearing none. All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Chair votes aye. Motion passes.
Thank you.
Hearing is. Going to do move to item number 4 on the agenda, which is license denial appeals. Just need a moment to catch up. You've done this a few times. Welcome. Introduce yourself, please.
Good morning, Commissioners. Susan Clark, Licensing Manager for the division.
Susan, give me 1 second. See my, Amy, did you get a copy of the license denial? In print. In print, you don't have one?
I do not print. Right, and it's here.
Give me 1 second. Okay. No. Here. I knew I had it. All right. Getting close to lunch, but it's only 10:30. This is, yeah, I apologize for that. So this is the time and the place and discussion and decision regarding the license denial appeals for, and I think I'm going to start with Leo Mark Solaris II, file number SLDA 25021. Excuse me? Yeah, I will. I was just asking if they're present.
I'm here.
Present?
Yes.
Okay, so you're online. Okay. And are you represented by any counsel?
No, I'm not.
Do you have any individuals that will be speaking for you later?
No, I submitted it all via character letters.
That's fine. Okay, I'm going to swear you in. You? Okay, please raise your right hand. Do you solemnly swear? I'm going to swear you in, Susan.
Oh.
I apologize. I guess. Do we swear? Let's do both. I'm going to swear
Okay.
you both. It's both free. Do you solemnly swear or affirm that the testimony you give in this matter will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
I do.
Thank you both. They both Reply affirmative. All right. Ms. Clark.
Susan Clark, licensing manager for the division.
One moment.
Yeah.
Open and close session. Oh, yes, thank you. You were right this one time, wrong the other two. Would you like to have open, and I'm talking to Mr. Solari, do you want opened or closed session?
Closed,
Closed
please.
session. Don't
Closed
believe,
is
and it'll be,
Sorry, closed, yes.
okay, so give us a moment to do that. And somebody needs to make a motion. You want to make a motion?
Yes, so Commissioner Barber, you would move, we go into closed session?
Second.
We have first, a second, all those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Hearing none, motion passes. Chair votes aye.
So just for the online participants as well, you will be moved into a virtual lobby until the session returns back to open session. So please just allow us a minute to move everyone into the virtual lobby
And that's what I'm doing. Amy.
to go back into open
I
session.
am.
Yeah.
I
I
am.
move that we go back into open session.
Second.
Aye.
Oh, wait. All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Chair votes aye. Give me a moment, guys. Because I'll give you this seat, you won't know what hit you.
Don't threaten us.
It's a
Okay, I'll
gavel.
be moving everybody back into. I've admitted the lobby, Maria. Oh, thank you.
Jim? Let's wave at Jim, yeah.
I can text him.
Tell your investor to put more money in.
Yeah.
So, yeah, no, then I went to talk, I told her, went to talk, Liberty, she's very nice. You might like her because it's very.
Conversation.
Wait a minute.
I don't, I know. I didn't even know such a thing.
No, these two. These two.
Man,
I'll get you later.
even we're not immune, Amy.
What? You just. You still moving them in? You'll know. Karen is. Yes.
That's.
We're just moving everybody back in. It's online.
I believe everybody's been moved.
Thank you. Are you showing?
Yes. Thank you.
We were starting it. Do we have a motion?
I will make a motion. Commissioner Ruthie,
Yes, Commissioner Tina.
in the file number S-LDA-25021 for Leo Mark Solari II. I move that his application be accepted for his license.
Second.
We have a first, we have a second. We could have discussion, nothing on what we spoke about. So anybody have any statement they want to make? Hearing none, all those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Chair votes aye, motion passes. Congratulations.
Thank you, everybody. I appreciate it.
You're welcome. Good luck.
Thank you.
We are going to move. This is the time and place to discuss the license denial appeal for Ashley Autumn Mitchell. File number SLDA 019. So you, it's coming up to the table. Do you have any counsel or any representative or any?
I'm not counsel, but I,
You're in support of me, Ken.
You're a supporter, okay,
John Gilbert.
okay,
I'm anti-shading.
okay.
May I sit or?
Does it come up as a- Yes, sure.
Yeah.
Sure.
I don't hear very well.
I'm going to swear her in first a minute, and then I'll, she already sworn in. Please raise your right hand. Do you solemnly swear or affirm that the testimony you're about to give in this matter is the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth? Thank you. Gonna hold while Ms. Clark. Oh, getting close. You want it open and closed?
Closed.
You do want it closed. Okay. So with that, just, we need a
I move that
motion
we
for
go
one
to
of
closed
them.
session, Madam.
Thank you. First, we have first, a second. Any discussion? Hearing none. All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Chair votes aye. We are moving to closed session. So you're going to be moving out again, and we're going to give Maria a moment to move everyone out virtually.
Motion move back to open session.
Second.
I'm sorry.
You're good.
Next week's good.
No, we just have,
I wanted to make sure the other gentleman was here in support if he needed, if he was.
face mask. Guys, get in the back of the car. Yeah, for sure already get.
I gotta make sure. So motion, did we motion?
Well, we were in the middle of it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's do that. We have a motion first.
Yep.
We have a first, a motion, and we have a second. Any discussion?
Nope.
Hearing none, all those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Chair votes aye. We are going to open session.
Thank you.
Okay.
I will be letting the people back in the meeting.
It's crazy. Okay. You know, I realized.
Is it good we did?
Like, wait a minute.
I mean, asking for it and it being put on.
Okay, please make sure your microphone is on mute. You are back in the meeting.
Rhea.
I'm back.
Rhea.
Thank you.
Yes. Yeah. Yes, sir. Who's that? No. Thanks. Small town, yes. Yes.
Call you later.
Coleman, Coleon. I heard that.
They're both from the same.
Maria's. Let us know.
I do believe everybody's been let back into the meeting and I've let the people back in from the lobby.
Thank you, Maria. Okay, we're back in open session. It's the time the commission will briefly deliberate and not bring any evidence. So any discussion? Anyone?
Madam President, I'm prepared to make a motion.
Oh, yes. Move.
Yes. I move to approve Ashley Mitchell, file number S-LDA-25-019 for licensure.
Second.
We have a first and a second. Do we have any discussion? All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Chair votes aye. Motion passes. Congratulations.
Congrats. Go kill it.
Peace. Thank you. Yeah. Appreciate it.
This is the time and place to discussion and decision regarding the license denial appeal for Michael R. Romero Jr. File number SLDA 25018. Here, come to the front. Do you have any legal counsel or representatives?
I do have a representative here for me today.
And are they going to be speaking on your behalf?
Yes, ma'am.
We'll have them come to the front. And have a seat up here. Excuse me? Yeah, thank you. Do you want to go into closed session or keep it open?
If I have closed session, can they stay in? Ellen? Or do they have to stay?
No, closed, everybody can stay. Yes, he wants to go with his family. Oh, your family.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
I'll do closed session, please.
Okay. So we are going to, we're going to need a motion.
Madam, we go into closed session.
Second.
Thank you, Commissioner. We have a first and a second. All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Chair votes aye. Motion passes. We are going to go to closed session.
Motion to move back into open session.
Second.
We have a first, a second. All those in favor?
Aye.
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 Opposed? Chair votes aye. We're moving back into session. Thank you.
Okay, I will be letting the public back in virtually.
First, the city is back.
Send people there just.
We'll talk soon. I love you.
Okay, the virtual participants, please remember to mute yourselves, please.
Oh. I know.
Exactly.
We're thinking of.
License.
Bless you.
Trying to hold that back all day. It finally stuck out.
It looks like everybody has been moved back into the meeting.
Thank you, Maria. Okay, we are back in open session. This is the time you commission. I'm sorry, what?
Batteries.
Okay, we have to change batteries out, so. Hold a moment, the recording, that went bad from yesterday.
A lot faster than this. Batteries.
Because you got cheap
Yeah, these
batteries.
batteries.
Hmm.
You know what? I'm going with the copper top now.
Batteries are cheap.
Usually replace daily, it says on the.
And I am. Resume.
We're having a start. Okay, we are. Battery discussion has now ended.
Yes.
We're now going back in open session. The commission now briefly deliberate and will remember not to bring up any private matters discussed in closed session. Any discussion? You asked a question. Any other questions? Hearing none.
Madam Chair, I would be ready to make a motion when you are.
Thank you, Mrs. Tina. I mean, Commissioner Tina.
In the matter of license denial appeal versus Michael R. Romero Jr., file number SLDA-25018, I would make a motion to approve this license.
Second.
We have a first, we have a second. Any further discussion? Okay, hearing none. All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed?
Nay.
Aye.
You're a nay. Chair votes aye. Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Motion passes.
Thank you.
Does anybody need like a 5-minute break before we go? Just keep going? Anybody? Let's go. This is the time and the place to discuss the decisions regarding license denial appeal. Shanice, Shalaf.
Denise?
Denise. Denise.
Nice is the name.
Shalaf.
Chalice.
Chalice, thank you. File number SLDA 25018. Do you have any counsel or anyone speaking for you? Yes, you can. Thank you. I'm going to swear her, I'm going to swear you in first and then we'll go on. And go back to my routine. Raise your right hand. Thank you. Do you solemnly swear or affirm that the testimony you will give in this matter is the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
Thank you. Now we will go to the licensing manager.
Susan Clark,
Oh, I'm sorry, closed.
Good girl. I'm okay with open.
Yes. Would like it open? or closed?
Yes, I'm okay with open.
Thank you. Sorry for the interruptions.
Nope.
Okay, we're in open session.
Susan Clark, licensing manager for the division. The division received an application for a salesperson's license from Ms. Janice Chalice. Upon review of the application, it be it revealed felony criminal convictions. The division determined to deny the application pursuant to NRS 645.330 sub 2 sub 8.
Thank you. And this is the time that you will discuss your appeal.
I would just request an approval based on the packet that I sent.
Do you want to go, you said it, we could think of an open session, right?
Yes.
Yes, okay.
Based on the packet that I sent, all the completion, the education, the time since the incident, and also the time since completion of all programs required. Been 5 years since completion of all programs, and it's been 10 years since the incident.
So do you want to go elaborate any more on the appeal reasons? The time is yours, short or long, it's your decision.
I believe everything I have is in the, I put in the packet.
Commissioners? Any questions?
I'd like to have a moment to review it.
Oh, sure. Okay, we're going to take a few moments to review.
No problem.
Yes, sir. Yes. Yes, sir.
Ready? So we're at, does the commission have any questions?
Yes, I do. Commissioner Barbie, couple of questions. What's your current occupation?
I am a website designer, manager, marketing director for different sites.
And why real estate?
I believe it's lines up with my personality. I'm very detail oriented. I'm known as very honest among my friends to a fault. Trust seems to be in the line of all the things that I've been doing in my life so far.
Thank you.
Any other questions? Hearing none, is there a motion?
Madam Chair,
Commissioner T.
in case of Shanice Chalice, file number SLDA 25017. On decision regarding license denial appeal, I recommend giving Ms. Chalice her license.
Is there a second?
Second.
We have a first, second. Any further discussion? All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed?
Nay.
Nay.
Chair votes aye. Motion passes.
Thank you.
Right.
Thank you for your time.
Oh, you're welcome. Congratulations. Okay, we're going to move on to the last case. And I'll ask for forgiveness before I pronounce name. Is it East Shady? Bent? Ben?
Yes,
can't-
that's East Lady.
Okay, thank you. This is a time and the place regarding the license denial of East Shady Development. And that is file number SLDA 25016. Do you have any representation?
No, I'm actually in Colombia right now because my mother is ill and I just received the paperwork, so I just came in with what I have, honestly.
Okay, all right, thank you.
Hey, Madam President,
Yes.
just as full disclosure, I was a managing broker at one point with EXP, so I just want that on the record. If she would like me to excuse myself, I'm willing to. It won't affect my judgment on how I'm going to vote.
Oh, no, I'm okay.
And I'm going to ask you now, before we go any further, would you like this opened or closed session?
Closed, I would say, please.
Closed?
Yes,
Okay,
please.
so going to take a moment and we're going to go into closed.
Okay, the virtual attendees, I will be moving you into the breakout rooms.
Session.
Second.
Session.
Session.
Second.
We have a first, we have a second. All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Chair votes aye, and I wanted any discussion. Did anybody have anything to say about that?
No.
Just want to make sure.
Okay, I'm moving everybody back into open session. And a lot of people dropped off, so it's not that very many people.
It's taking us 3 hours.
Gee.
In and out.
Pushed around enough.
Yeah.
No.
I asked.
All right, it looks like everybody has been moved back into the meeting. Thank you.
Okay, we are now back in open session. This is the time the We deliberate, and nothing will be discussed in closed session. Commissioners, any discussion?
No.
Is there a motion that someone would like to make?
Ruthie, I'll make in file number SLDA 25016 is Letty Bentman. I recommend the license be.
We have any discussion?
Aye.
Opposed?
Nay.
Chair. Motion failed.
Go forward. On succeed, and you put that motion to.
That's it.
Don't have to. To accept as failed, and then we need to have a new motion to deny. That would resolve this.
Yes.
So long. Somebody, if you could just advise.
So Stephanie, if you could go into the record, we would make a motion now if we're going to be denying it. So we need to make a new motion here.
Up just a straight motion saying to deny.
Typical motion, second vote.
Thank you,
Decision.
Phil, for catching that.
I'll make a motion to deny.
Second.
We have a first, we have a second on a motion to deny. Any discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed?
Nay.
Chair votes aye. The hearing is over. Correct. She's trying to talk. I don't.
You muted.
I think.
Yeah, I had to mute. Oh, there you go. Thank you.
Did I get denied?
You got denied, yes.
Oh my God. Can I ask why or?
Unfortunately, Ms. Benton, Phil Sue for the record, I'm division counsel. Now's not the time or place for that. You may want to consult counsel, or you may reach out to the division staff. I don't know if they can provide you with legal advice, but unfortunately, not the time and place to kind of dissect what happened. So not right now.
Okay.
But wait, paperwork coming to you outlining what happened.
Okay. Thank you very much.
All right.
And am I?
Okay. Go ahead, Phil.
No, I have nothing else to say. I think explains the situation. So,
I'm just asking if I'm able to appeal it again.
sorry, Ms. Benton. Like I said, right now is not the time for us to provide you with any kind of advice on that. So just wait for the paperwork to come in and then maybe reach out to counsel, like of your own choosing, or discuss with division staff. But we can't discuss that right.
Okay, thank you.
Thank. Is there anything I forgot? Well, I know that. I think it's- anything in the business. I am going to give the public comment. Members of the public are encouraged to address the commission regarding any matter. No matter may be taken. No action may be taken on a matter. No comments may be made regarding a matter that is or may be subject to a or the commission. Comment may not be limited based on viewpoint. Individuals who desire to submit written testimony should submit to the voting coordinator. Anyone participating with the wishes to provide Public comment should press *5 on your phone to raise your hand, and the hosting staff will recognize that you would like to give comment. Or just press *6 to unmute yourself and state your name. If you're attending by video, click on the raise hand emoji to indicate that you would like to give public comment, and the hosting staff will recognize you, or you can unmute yourself and state your name. Anyone in the Las Vegas room? Anyone in Carson?
No public comment in Carson City, thank you.
Yeah. Anyone virtually, Maria?
Anybody virtually wishing to give public comment, please use the raise hand emoji, or you can unmute yourself and state your name. Looks like we do have public comments from Michelle Norris. You can unmute yourself and state your name. You haven't been unmuted, Ms. Norris.
Yes, I just wanted to say, Michelle Norris, Crystal Realty, that I was very impressed with how this functions. So thank you for your time. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Anybody else wishing to give public comment? You can use the raise hand emoji or unmute yourself and state your name. I'm not seeing anybody who wishes to give public comment.
Hey, thank you, Maria. We are.
One second.